What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome or welcome back to Get Feathered. It is time for an any signs reading. It doesn't matter what your zodiac sign is. What matters is whether or not you resonate with it. You want it, claim it, cool. If not, that's cool too. So we're going to talk about the next 7 days, what's going on in a situation. It may or may not be yours. It's podcast episode 266. For those of you listening to the podcast out there and watching, thanks for watching and listening. And if you're here during the live, thumbs up, click that live chat button down below. Come say hello to me over here in chat. All right, let me get into the energy. Find out what we're dealing with here. What we're dealing with here. What are we dealing with? Serendipity. So something good coming in. Ooh, and we got loyal heart at the bottom of the deck. What is this? Next 7 days, you might be meeting somebody or introducing somebody. Somebody is coming in. It's a new beginning. It's a good time. It's good luck energy. This is like Wheel of Fortune coming in. I've got Leo. I'm getting Sag, Leo, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. So you might be connecting with somebody. This could be somebody new, somebody returning. We're going to find out what this is. Serendipity and loyal heart. Yes, that sounds good. Good luck. Good luck. All right. Tell us about this situation over the next 7 days. Universe, what is this? Hey, everybody in the shadows. What is this? Okay, Pisces energy, the Hanged Man. This is something that looks like you might be wanting to take a look at. Really think deeply about this. Really feel this one out. Here's the communication, Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, bottom of the deck. So this is communication, lots of clarifying communication, a decision that possibly needs to be made, kind of holding yourself there while you're finding out more information about this person. How are you going to know who this person is? How are you going to know who this person is? Seven of Swords, it's a return in reverse. Okay. This is somebody that may have broken up with you. You may have broken up with this person. There could have been a third party situation here. It doesn't always have to be that way. But this was a breakup. Okay. Somebody that maybe have ghosted, maybe have been avoiding you. There could have been any number of things. Lies, deceit, avoidance. This is definitely somebody that broke your heart. They're coming back to talk. What do they want to talk about? The weasel's back. Now, this could be already something that you've been dealing with, or there's something upcoming over the next 7 days. They want to work things out with you. This could be somebody you work with, somebody you're trying to work things out with now. They want to work things out with you. Why are they wanting to work things out with you? So this is a person who's going to reach out to you, I believe. Yeah, they want to transition this. This was completely over. Scorpio energy. This completely ended with the Death card. It was completely over. And they want to rebirth things here. They want to talk. They want to see if this can transition. Now, this is somebody who is wanting to transition things slowly, that wants to improve things slowly with you. The Sun. They told me to split the deck. So I've got Page of Pentacles and the Sun. So I've got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and Leo energy. They want to work things out with you. You make them happy. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. I don't know. They want to talk. They want to take you out. They want to get to know you. And they want to have some fun with you. This looks promising. This person likes to see you smile. Hello, Saima. This person there's something about this person likes to make you smile, or wants to see you smile, or loves to see you smile. They love it when you're happy. Yep, there's the rebuild. They want to come back in as friends and build things slowly. They want to let go of the pain of the past, rebuild, and let go of pain of the past and work things out with you slowly. Okay. This is somebody that you may have known or dated over the last 3 years. I'm getting numbers 1, 6, 4, 66, 64, 11, 16, 41, and 46, and 61. Okay. What does my flock need to know? My feathered flock. What do they need to know in regards to this person that they don't know? Oh, the devil. Okay. Capricorn energy. That could be, it could be fears about balancing things out. It could be fear of communication. This person, there could be fears, and you may have fears in regards to this person. This person could be afraid to talk to you, to communicate with you, but it looks like they're going to do it. This could be your own fears, but there could be some toxic behavior or some red flags here. So just be aware of that. Okay. Just pay attention to the red flags. Ace of Swords, top of the deck, because this person did either put you in a third party. Again, look at this card. There's 3 swords on the card, plus the Ace of Swords. So just be aware of what has happened here before. Be aware of the pain, or is it fear? Is it a fear of being hurt? Is it a fear of being heartbroken, or insecurities, or or is there really red flags? Because these red flags can be yours or somebody else's. It's just like, pay attention. You know, what's the truth in the situation? What's your truth? What's the truth in the situation? And get the clarity that you need. Especially if somebody ghosted or avoided or lied or deceived. You want to get the real truth in regards to the situation. Okay. So if there's been some challenges and there was a breakup, like, what happened here? What went wrong? What happened here? Where did you go? Question this shit. That's what the Queen of Swords does. The Queen of Swords asks the right questions. So this 3 of Swords, is there still a third party? Are you gonna, are you gonna leave again? Why did you break up with me? Why did you break my heart? Why did you leave? Whatever this 3 of Swords was, it's coming out in several cards. Hang back, go slow, and vet this person. That means ask the right questions. Star Level, what's up, baby? Thank you, Saima. Saima says, looking gorgeous in black. Thank you, dear. I appreciate you. What else do you need to know in regards to this? Okay, 9 of Pentacles. This person is single. They are single. Oh, the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. This person could potentially be a good match for you. So, something didn't work out. Something didn't go right. That doesn't mean if somebody treated you poorly, miserably, or put you in a third party or any of that stuff that you got to take them back. But this could be a true love pair. This could be a good match for you, a perfect match for you. They are single. It's your choice, though, on whether or not you give to this. All right, so don't forget, I got Gemini energy, Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra. Okay, you get to choose on whether or not you want to be single, stay single, enjoy your freedom, or if you want to give this another chance. What does the universe want to advise you on? Okay, 2 of Cups. Talk, heartfelt communication, genuine communication from the heart. There needs to be heart-to-heart communication here. And in order to plan things and move things forward with this 3 of Wands, In order to make the next steps, we have to see each other. We have to communicate from the heart. We have to get on the same page in order to move things forward here. King of Wands, there has to be action taken in order to move things forward. Are we going to be in a relationship? Can we get on the same page? It's not just about passion and desire. It's about heartfelt communication, genuine connection. Can we work through this together? Can we get on the same page? Do we want the same things? Is there still a third party, or are you going to leave again? You know, whatever it happens to be in regards to your situation. This could be universe saying maybe just be friends. Maybe it's okay to just be friends with this person. What happened in the past with this person? Oh, the moon. They went silent on you. They went ghost on you. They went rogue, Cancer energy. They may have ghosted you. They may have kept secrets from you. They may have been very mysterious. They may have been a lot of fears in regards to you or them or the connection. It could have been your fears, could have been their fears. There could have been some lies and deception for sure, or just somebody keeping their emotions to themselves, not communicating, or somebody ghosting. What happened here in the past with this moon? Ugh. Okay. Knight of Swords. Okay. There's 3 swords again and the Knight of Swords. So this could have been a lot of insecurities, a lot of fears on both sides about getting hurt, being hurt, and we attract that to us. And then we communicate from a place of being hurt. So hurt people hurt people. So was this insecurities? Was this fears that broke this up, that tore this apart, or that caused some sort of argument, disagreement, or some sort of sometimes we fear being rejected. Sometimes we fear there's a third party. So our insecurities or their insecurities could have played a big role in this. So what's the truth of the situation? What's your truth? Are you still insecure? Sometimes when we fear the worst happening, or our insecurities or fears come up, and maybe this person did lie or cheat, or I don't know what happened here, but sometimes our insecurities, regardless, theirs or yours, can play a major role in whether or not a successful relationship is going to happen. Because if we fear somebody's going to cheat on us, or if we suspect and we fear, is that our insecurities talking, or is it really happening? So make sure you know the truth. Make sure you know your truth. What's up, Yella? How you doing? Hey, pretty brown Dolly. That's so cute. That's so cute. Okay. Hey, everybody. Shadows. What's up? Is this resonating with anybody? I've got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini again, and Cancer energy on this. Okay. Sagittarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Okay. So it looks like heart-to-heart communications, heartfelt communications can potentially salvage this relationship. You can reconcile this relationship if you can see the truth in the situation, your side, their side, fears. If you can talk through these problems. I am not suggesting taking anybody back, but if you choose to take somebody back, this is true reconciliation. Ace of Cups. You got to love yourself. This could just be loving yourself and giving this person forgiveness, bringing balance and peace to the situation and moving on if that's what you choose to do. For some of you, it's reconciliation and emotions, talking about emotions, dealing with the emotions, discussing what happened, and really working through the difficult, challenging emotions that come along with heartbreak, heartache, and all of the things that go with the Three of Swords. Could have been a breakup. It could have been a whole it could have been a hellacious argument or disagreement. It could even just be fear of heartbreak. Okay. What's up, Kat? So it looks like there's been some challenges here, but there is love here, but there is 10 of Swords here. Okay. So again, arguments, disagreements, thoughts, doubts, fears, worries, concerns, insecurities, betrayal, whatever. Some of you, it's going to be lower scale. Some of you, it's going to be higher scale. So just follow your intuition when it comes to this Three of Swords situation. Okay. Because it's your choice regardless. This person may not have prioritized you. That could have been the pain here. They could have ghosted you and they could have had other options. Whatever this is, this Three of Swords is still here. So it's got to be worked through. You can either forgive this person or not. You can take them back or not. That's going to be your choice. So follow your intuition when it comes to this situation, because some of you, this is a third party. Some of you, this could have been somebody love bombing you. You could have fell in love with somebody who had somebody else. Let's see what the universe wants to add to this. Oh boy. Oh boy. So this is a return of somebody that you love. You have a loyal heart when it comes to this person. You would like for things to work out with this person, but there's been a lot of challenges, maybe even other people being involved. The challenge, it seems, is moving things forward and evolving this. Can we heal this? Can we evolve this? Can we move things forward? It looks like it's possible, but there's a lot of pain here, a lot of fear here. Can you leave the past in the past? Can you both get over the past? Can you both? So you may just want to consider being friends with this person. Regeneration. It looks like reconciliation is on the board here today. I can't get around it. I can't get around it. So the universe is saying it's possible. This was a fated connection. There's going to be a reuniting. Just breathe, take your time to meditate, sit back, reflect on this. You get to choose though. Okay. There is definitely protection. You are protected. This looks like a very powerful connection where you could possibly be learning some lessons from this to differentiate between your fears and your insecurities or things actually happening. And a lot of times our fears do get in the way. Okay. Co-create. You can definitely co-create with the universe when it comes to this. You can actually work things out with this person. They're willing to work things out with you to stabilize a connection. Some of you might be like, God, this thing never ends. It's always happening. We always come back around. We always come back together. We always seem to come back together. There's something here. Let me go into that. There's something here. I want to pull two different decks. I'm going to pull Lightseer and I'm going to pull El Diablo. So let's talk about this devil here. Since this is reconciliation, a lot of like Three Swords could be third party. It's heartbreak either way. It's a lot of pain. Tell me about this devil. Why is this devil here? Let's pull the devil deck and let's talk to the devil. The devil can sometimes just be a pattern. The moon, the Nine of Swords, and the Six of Cups. This is a soul bond. You may have children with this person. You definitely have history with this person. You can't stop thinking about this person. It's like an obsessive. This is an obsession of yours. You can't stop thinking about this person. So guess what? You manifest them back. Yeah. You manifest them back. The Magician. I cannot believe this. The bottom of the deck is Temperance. You manifest in. Oh my God. Cancer energy. I've also got Gemini, Virgo, and I've got Sagittarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. You think about this person so much. You reminisce about them so much. You can't stop thinking about them. You obsessively think about them. You bring them back. You manifest them back. You're manifesting a return of this person. And it's something that you just keep doing. You may have a pattern or a history of doing this unknowingly. You know now, the Knight of Swords. You know now, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, the devil. That's the pattern. The devil shows back up, tells pattern. Thank you, El Diablo. So the pattern is you obsessively think about this person. You obsessively, you're constantly reminiscing, constantly thinking about this person, constant. You could even be thinking about just fearing the worst, them moving on, them finding somebody new, them moving into a new love relationship, and they come right back. They come back because you manifest them back with your thoughts. That's how powerful you are. That's how powerful you are. There's a pattern here of a return with this person. Wheel of Fortune, the devil. It's a karmic pattern. It's a continual thing that happens over and over and over. They walk away, they come back. They walk away, they come back. You walk away, you come back. Everybody, oh my God. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Devil, Mrs. Devil. Thank you. And then you're left trying to heal. Okay, so you got to take control of this. This is hysterical. I mean, you're probably like, damn. Yeah, that's exactly how that happened. If you want a private reading with me, schedule online at any time, nourishheallive.com. If you would like to tip, donate, Cash App is welcome, PayPal and Cash App are preferred. Super chats are always welcome. I love and appreciate you. That is the show. That is what we do here as tarot readers. That's the pattern here. So there's a pattern here and it has to be broken. And you have to be the one to take control of that. How do you take control of that? Well, you take control of your thoughts. You know, you can stop this pattern. You don't have to take this person back. You don't have to be friends with them. You can choose a new relationship if you want to. You can forgive this person. You can forgive yourself. You can go completely silent. You don't have to talk to them if they return. It's up to you. We also have standards too. So as an emperor, and I have Aries and Taurus energy on that, I have Cancer and Cancer energy on that too. Capricorn energy again on that as well. What happens is when you get to the point where you are an emperor and you stand up for yourself and you have a very strong, it's like, look, I know I recognize this pattern. This keeps happening. We keep going through this. This keeps going around and around and nothing ever changes. Okay. You as an emperor, male or female, get to step in and say, look, this is what I want. This is what I desire. This is what I'm looking for. If you don't meet those standards, I don't want to have anything to do with you. Let's see what will happen if we do that. Tell us, Light Seer, if you hold back, that's the challenge. You have a problem holding back from this person. It's like you're super attracted to this person, or you enjoy, you love this person. You feel that soul bond connection, whatevs, but for some reason it's karmic and there's an unhealthy pattern here. There's a toxic pattern. You come back together, you go away, you come back together, somebody else goes away, they come back. It's an unhealthy pattern here. And that's been the challenge, is holding back from this person. It's like you give in to this person or you bend to their will. So if you can overcome this challenge and stand up and raise your standards, raise your values and say, enough is enough. I don't want to deal with this anymore. This is insane. Because this person may prefer being single and independent and free. They don't want to have a connection. So you get together, then you leave, and then you come back together sometime in the future, and it's driving you crazy. Okay, so if we can get control of this, what can happen? You have to lay final judgment on this. You have to learn this lesson. There's a lesson in this. What's the lesson? Self-love. Okay. Okay. You can love this person from a distance. You can love them with all of your heart for the rest of forevers, but a decision has to be made here because this is a very unhealthy cycle with this person. It's a very karmic pattern. It's a very unhealthy cycle. Karma is both good and bad. You enjoy this person at the same time you don't, and it's 50-50. And they're saying they want to work things out. They say they want things to change. They say they want to be friends and build and do it slowly. So self-worth and self-love is the issue here, is your lesson. So when you raise your value, you raise your standards, you raise the bar as an emperor, you overcome a lot because you love yourself enough to make a decision. You love yourself enough to say enough is enough. If you want to be with me, this is exactly either you're all in or you're all out. We're not going around on this merry-go-round again. Okay. For some of you, it's mixed signals, or you're giving them mixed signals, or they're giving you mixed signals. When you finally stand up and say enough is enough, the pattern needs to stop. It's all in or all out. Are we doing this together? Are we going the distance? Are we going to try or not? Okay. Because you may be dealing with somebody who has other people, who has fear of commitment. You may have fear of commitment that keeps y'all from, like, y'all just keep bouncing off of each other. There could be fears in regards to what are the next steps? Where is this going to head? Fear of the unknown. Okay. Some of you might return to this person, or this person might return to you because you fear what else is out there. And that causes a lot of conflict with inside of yourself. It scares the hell out of you to think about somebody new. So you keep returning to this person, or they keep returning to you, whatever it is, right? This is my person. This is my soulmate. This is my forever. Maybe not. Maybe, but maybe not. But you need to have some sort of standards and rules and not bend to their will if they prefer to not, if they want something completely different than you do, So there is going to be a reuniting. And again, a lot of you are afraid of dating other people. It just scares the hell out of you to make the plan to step out into new. Dating new people scares you. So you keep returning to past people. It's a general reading. It could be different, but you're loyal to this person. Your energy is loyal to this person. You feel a soul bond here. You have a lot of history with this person, but at the same time, you bend to their will. And you're not a vibrational match for each other. And there's a lesson in self-love, self-love, self-worth here, where you need to be able to finalize the connection and break the cycle by standing up with standards and values and saying, I deserve better than this. We both deserve better than this. This is chaos. So, are you afraid to date new people? Are you afraid of blending cups with somebody and falling in love and actually going through a relationship with this person? Because fear of being hurt can cause a lot of patterns too, toxic or unhealthy patterns, where you may not even realize you have limiting beliefs or fear of the next steps. 3 of Wands. What do we do next? What happens next? You panic, you freak out, and you break up. Or they bounce off of you and they go in a different direction. Okay. That's self-worth. Okay. Self-worth, self-value. I deserve next steps. I deserve something that's going somewhere. I deserve a future with someone. I deserve to build a future with someone and know it. I deserve something supportive, a partner that's supportive. I deserve whatever it is you deserve, because this looks like it's toxic and unhealthy. At best, it's a pattern. At worst, it's a lot of red flags and toxicity, and it could even be abusive for some of you. So you may need assistance to move yourself away from this. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. It's time for success. So I think a lot of you are being challenged, um, getting as okay. Sometimes we like this person's attention. We just like attention. Okay. Sometimes it could be this person's physical attention, sexual attention, or anyone's attention. Like this person gives me they give me attention. They keep coming back and they give me attention. That's not necessarily love. Okay. I believe there's a lot of self-love, self-worth here that you need to figure out, because there's a judgment call. There's a decision, and a wise decision that you need to make. Whatever you choose to do, you can be victorious. It's time for you to be victorious. And yes, you do get attention. And yes, there is people that will give you attention out there. But we're so afraid of the drama of getting to know someone new, or how long it will take to get to know someone new. I've been with this person forever. I've known them forever. I don't want to get to know somebody new. Yeah, 10 of Cups. I've known this person forever. I have children with them. They've been in my life forever. I already know them. But getting to know someone new scares the fuck out of me. That's the truth. Knight of Viking horns, Nine of Swords. That's the truth. So what is the truth? Are you afraid to get to know somebody new? Are you afraid to break this cycle or this pattern because you're afraid to you're going to have to learn somebody new? The Hermit. This is going to be you're going to have to reflect on this. Virgo energy, Aquarius energy. You need to reflect on this. And this is only something that you can do deep within inside of yourself. This is a pattern that needs to be healed within inside of you, a fear that needs to be healed inside of you, or a decision that only you can make. With the Judgment here, it's a life lesson, and it's a decision that only you can make. And you're going to have to go back and just go within yourself and really reflect on this and do some soul searching in regards to what's happening here. Okay. It's only you. Only you can prevent forest fires. So that's what the universe is asking you to do with the first card out here of the Hanged Man. Okay. Pisces energy. You have to hang back. You have to figure out why this is stagnant, why it never gets anywhere, why it never goes anywhere, but why you keep coming back together. And also why you're keeping yourself stagnant. Is it a fear of the future, a fear of the unknown, a fear of having to get to know somebody else? Maybe you fear a healthy relationship. That's a fucking fact. People do that. I don't know what a healthy love relationship looks like because I'm so used to toxicity. I'm afraid to get to know somebody new. I'll just keep going back to the same person I used to know, the same person I've already known, the same persons. I'll just keep going back to them because I'm afraid of stepping out into the unknown. That's coming from the El Diablo deck. Any words of advice, any final messages for those that are needing this message today? Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy as well. The Devil and the Tower and the Eight of Wands. Right there. There's going to be communication. Suddenly, there's going to be communication coming in again from the Devil. Scorpio, Aries, and Capricorn. So prepare yourself for this communication. It is coming in. This person may just want to be your lover. It may be a very intense connection. They may be very passionate. There's a lot of passion and desire. Maybe this person only wants passion and desire, but you get to determine what you do with this Hermit card. Okay. Could be a Gemini, could be Virgo, Aquarius. What are you afraid of? Are you afraid to love somebody? Are you afraid of being in a new connection? Are you afraid to block this person? Are you afraid to move on? Are you afraid to address the fears inside of yourself? Are you afraid to address the pattern or the toxicity with inside this connection? What's happening here? Because you're the one that's got to do it with the Emperor. What does that Emperor want to tell you? Your own Emperor. What does your own Emperor want to tell you? See the truth, speak the truth, know the truth. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, King of Swords. Speak your truth, seek the truth, know the truth, see the truth. Ask for what you want. Tell this person what you want. I want to make plans for the future. I want to know where this is headed. Are we going to keep going through this bullshit cycle? Are we going to keep doing this, going around in this damn dance? Are we going to go somewhere? That's the Emperor. The Emperor says, are you ready for a serious relationship? Are you ready for a serious relationship? Because if you're ready for a serious relationship, then this is your energy that you need to present. Standards, values, and being serious about what's really going on. Break the cycle, have the conversations, speak the truth, or needing to see the truth, whatever that is for you, and stand up and say it. A lot of you are just like, you're doubting yourself, you're fearing yourself, you're not sure how to talk to this person, you're not sure of what's going to happen. It doesn't matter, because regardless of what happens here, let's say, for instance, this person says, no, I'm not interested in going all the way. I don't want to be in a serious relationship. I don't want to take accountability and responsibility for a relationship. I'm married to someone else, or I don't ever want to go down that route again. You're going to be at peace with this. You can be at peace with this. It could be very healing to finally hear that. It might be very freeing to hear it, and it might actually set you free for a new path. Final closure, final decision, final discussion, and being able to see the truth in it. You will be able to heal. You've been through enough pain with this shit already. How many cycles have you gone through with this person? So standing up for yourself is very important in this. Taking control of the situation is very important. A lot of times we doubt ourselves, okay? A lot of times we don't want to step out. We don't trust the new. We don't want to trust someone new. We don't want to balance with someone new. We want what we want. We know what we know. But if it's become so unhealthy and so patternized to this degree, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid to move forward into? Because a lot of you, it's going to be able to, you got to trust yourself that there is something else out there, that there's someone better out there, that there's something better than this out there. You got to trust yourself. You got to trust the universe. There's something better. There's millions and millions of people. There will definitely be somebody else better than this unhealthy pattern. But a lot of you don't want to believe it. You're sitting in a feeling of rejection constantly. And that is what you're manifesting from. So you're constantly miserable, constantly feeling rejected. So you constantly think about this person that rejected you or that didn't prioritize you, and think so much about them that you manifest them to return all the time. They come right on back, and the same shit happens again. When you need to trust that there's something better out there, that you do have options. And when you get that, you get out of this hopeless place, or feeling neglected by this person, or abandoned by this person, or ghosted by this person. You get a confidence about you that allows you to manifest something new, something better, and something that you can trust, and something or someone that you can build with. Okay. Them's the words, them's the messages. That's what I got for you today. I'm going to pull a creative whack pack card, but I don't know what it's going to say. These are usually little messages that are like stories. They're creative little things, but I've been pulling them. They're for like artists and writers and stuff, but I've been pulling them during readings, and they actually make sense for me. So we're going to see. Think like a kid. Think like a kid. Ask a lot of questions. Be inquisitive. Ask questions of this person. 1 and 7, 17. So new beginnings are a struggle. Okay. So you haven't been able to heal and evolve, or this needs to heal so that you can evolve past this struggle or challenge of new beginning. Could be in this connection, and it could be in new connections. A high school teacher drew a dot on the blackboard, and asked the class what it was. A chalk dot on the blackboard was the only response. I'm surprised at you, the teacher said. I did this exercise with a group of kindergartners, and they thought of 50 different things it could be. A squash bug, an owl's eye, a cow's head. They had their imaginations in high gear. As Picasso put it, every child is an artist. The challenge is to remain an artist after you grow up. What would a 6-year-old see if he were looking at your situation? So, in this situation, what would a kid see? Do you think a kid or a child would want to continue dealing with this kind of BS? What do you think a child would say? You have children, what do you think your children say? I have children, mine would be like, oh my God, again? Why are you doing this again? Y'all are back together again? Oh my God. So think about that. Think about it from a different perspective. And not only that, but what would a child say about a new experience? Children are very inquisitive and really like to jump out there and try new things, date new people, make new friends, things like that. So you can either think like a child to help yourself break free from this pattern and move on, or maybe you can see this from a more childlike perspective. If it's a healthy enough connection to where y'all can break the cycle together, maybe make it more fun, more enjoyable, break out of the negative pattern that's here. And there is success for you either which way you go, but a lot of you are kind of stuck in fear. There's been a lot of pain happened here. Again, this could just be fear of what's to come. Are we going to be anything? Are we going to go anywhere? Is this going to evolve? You got to ask those questions. Be playful when you're asking these questions. You know what I mean? So think like a kid. What would a 6-year-old think about or see if they were looking at your situation? Just see it from a different perspective, a more childlike perspective. See what you come up with. Might help you move past it. Okay. It might help give you a little bit more perspective. It might even help you ask better questions. Like, where are we going? Where are we headed? How far are we going to, when are we going to get there? When are we going to get there? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? I know kids, when you're traveling with them, whoo, where are we at? Where are we going? How much longer? So, hope this helped in some way, shape, or form today. Like, share, subscribe. Let's grow this tribe. If you would like to join and be a member, that would be awesome. Of course, donations are always loved and appreciated. I appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you so much for being patient with me while I was working out some technical difficulties over this last week or two. And, of course, always replay rock stars. I'll see you in the comment section real soon. Everybody hanging out with me in chat. Thank you so much. I love you. King Ralph was here. Love Fire's here. Cat's here. And, I'm off for today. I might be back later with a live vibe and read. I'm not sure, but I'm going to take a short break and do some lunch. And I hope you enjoy your day. And as always, take care of yourselves. Namaste.